Yeah.
Yeah, so the file system hierarchy. So whenever we install the OS, either Mac or a Windows or a or a Linux, some folders automatically created while installing the OS. The same way Linux also. So when we install the Linux, it automatically created the some directory structure. It automatically created the some directory structure, and that structure is for so and that structure is for defining for so how we can connect, how we can execute, how we can boot, how we can get the hard disk information, how we can get the media, how we can get the how we can install the how we can install the install the system softwares, how we can install the third party software. You guys know, right? So this is the file system for every this is the file system for Linux. So when we install the OS, it automatically created a few directories, directories, few directories. So that those directories having some purpose. Those directories having some purpose. The same like way Windows, the same like a Windows, the same like way Windows also. Windows file system. So Windows file system hierarchy. So Windows file system hierarchy. So Windows file system also. So where we install the OS on a Windows system is all right in the C directory, program files, temp, Windows. So these are the and users. This is the file system hierarchy for the Windows. This is the file system hierarchy for the Windows. The same way. So this is the file system hierarchy for root. The same way, what are the program files? So third party, some program files, x84, and so something like user is there. So the same way, also Linux also having a file system hierarchy. So root is the top level directory. Root is the not a root slash. Sorry, slash is the top level directory. Slash is the top level directory for all the directories. Bin contains a binary commands which executes both guys, which executes both which users.
Both root
User
users
and
and
regular user.
Root user and
Go PP. There you go to bed.
root user and
Melek.
Regular
PP
user.
and you go to bed. If I repeat myself, you get into trouble. I
guys.
say
Mute this.
PP. There you go to bed. Good night.
Can you be on mute, please, ma'am?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So bin directory. So bin is for bin having a binary commands. This is the directory. These all are the directories. In Windows, it calling as a folder. Windows folder.
Linux directory.
Yes. So it's calling as a directory. No, guys, you understand, right? So Windows, it is a folder. In Linux, it's calling as a directory. It's calling as a directory. These all are the directories. Slash is a directory. Bin is a directory. OPT is a directory. Boot is a directory. Root is a directory. Dev is a directory. SBin is a directory. etc is a directory. So these all are the directories. So these all directories are created while installing the OS. So every directory having their own purpose. Every directory having their own purpose. Something like a bin is having a binary command which executes, guys.
which executes the commands.
Yeah, commands. Which user executes the binary commands?
It's
Super
both
user and
super user and the
normal
normal user.
Very good. Who told? Madhuri, I think.
Yeah.
Very good, Madhuri. So bin is the directory. Bin contains a commands. Bin contains a binary commands. Bin contains a binary commands. It executes both though. It executes both. A root user, root user is a super user, right? Root can do anything. So root and normal users. Normal users. Normal users like something like Hari. Hari is the normal user, right? The same way SBin also contains a commands. Super binary commands. Super binary commands. So which user it executes the super binary commands?
super
Only
user.
super user.
Yes. Super binary commands only execute super user. Super user is nothing but in Linux. Who is the super user?
Admin.
Root user.
Yes.
Root user,
Root
admin.
user is the super user. Root user is the super user. So something like a normal. So SBin commands executes only super user. Super user is a root user. A bin commands, a binary commands execute both root user and normal users. Normal users. So what is the home directory for a root user, super user? What is the home directory? So the /root is the home directory for the root user. So who created root user? So while installing the OS, it automatically create a super user or a root user or a administrator user. So while installing the OS, so it's automatically created. So root having a admin privileges, root can do anything. So whenever we create a normal user, so what is the home directory for the normal user? So /home is the default home directory for a normal user. Something like Hari created. What is the Hari users home directory? /home/Hari. Yes. /home/Madhuri. Whoever /home/something, guys. Right? You understand, right? So root user is the /root. These all are the directories. Root /root is the directory. So it is the home directory for the root user. /home is the directory. It is the directory for a normal users. A normal users home directory is /home. So how we can boot up our OS? So in the /boot, we have a bootable files. So we have a bootable files. So we can up the server. We can shut down the server. We can up the server in the so if you give the init command, if you give the init6 command, so init0 is for shutdown. Init6 for reboot. So if you hit the init6, it automatically get from the boot and in having a grub in the grub specified something like a VM lineage and a kernel file. So VM lineage is nothing but a kernel. What is the heart of the OS in Linux? Kernel is the heart of the OS. Kernel is the heart of the OS. So where the kernel file located? In the boot. The kernel file is located in the boot directory. So boot directory, how we can identify? We can identify by using the name VM lineage. This is the file. This is the file VM lineage file. It contains a kernel. It is VM lineage is nothing but a kernel. VM lineage is nothing but a kernel. So what is the heart of the OS? Heart of the OS, Linux OS, kernel is the heart of the OS. So now you understand boot. So what is the dev? Dev is nothing but a devices. So what are the devices? Something like devices means hard disk information. Hard disk information. It is a IDE hard disk or it is a SATA hard disk. If IDE hard disk, something like a /dev HD /dev HD. So it is a SATA disk /dev SD SATA disk. SD means SATA disk, HD means ID hard disk. So something like so I have a two hard disk are there. What are the names? So names call it as a. So one is nothing but A, two is nothing but a B, HDA, HDB. So in our operating system, we have HDB. So in our operating system, we have two hard disks are there. So SDA, SDB, SDC, SDE, SDF. So something like I have something like a 10 hard disks are there. What is the naming convention? SDA, SDB, SDC, SDE, SDF. So A is nothing, one is nothing but one hard disk is nothing but A, two hard disks is nothing but a B, say three hard disks is nothing but a, third hard disk is nothing but a, guys tell me. C. So something like if it is a SATA disk, you can call it as SD, SATA disk, SDA, SDB, SDC. Right? Now you understand. So what is the ETC? What is the ETC? Whenever we install the something like we need a web server, Tomcat or something like Apache. So once we install the Apache on the Linux, so the configuration file will be all the configuration file will be located in the all the configuration files will be located in the /etc. All the configuration files. So all the configuration files will be located in the /etc. Something like a USR. USR. How I can get it?
Oh, we can't hear you, Hari.
Sorry? Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to do something like how I can get this something like I draw a line, right? And it stamp
Oh.
text.
I think you gotta click on the pen
Click on the,
icon. Pen icon.
where is it?
Right. On the right.
Yeah.
Go right. Maybe more right. Move your icon. Yes. Top. Next to the search bar. Yes. Next to the search bar, there is a pen icon.
Next to the search bar.
Circle inside, there's a pen inside circle.
Yeah, inside the circle.
On the left side of the search bar,
Top right.
the
top
first
right.
icon.
Top right on the.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, got it. So where it is? On the top side?
Top right. Move more right.
Okay.
Then left to the yeah,
Yes,
that one.
this. That
More?
one.
No, the left side, left one. The
Apps?
next one, yeah.
Anyway, I got it right. Yeah. Something like USR is nothing but a system related softwares will be installed on the /USR. /USR, something like Apache, Tomcat, whatever the Java. So all inbuilt softwares, if the something like a repository having a softwares, it will be installed on /USR directory. Something like a var. So var is nothing but a variable information. It contains the logs information. So system logs, so something like a cron log, mail log, every log will be located in the logs. MNT is nothing for a. So when we insert the USB on a server, so it will be mounted on this MNT means mount. It will be mount on the MNT. Something like a media. So media I already told you, right? So if you have a CD-ROM or DVD-ROM, it will be in the under media. Now you got it right, guys. Guys, now you understand or not?
Harry, can you go over it one more time with the ETC?
So
What
it,
kind of file it includes?
yeah, it includes the configuration files. It includes the configuration files. Who is asking?
Wasif?
Sorry? Who is asking?
Wasif?
Wasif.
Yes.
Yeah. So in the etc, right? So something like I want to configure a network, something like a manual IP address. I want to configure how we can configure it. In the etc sysconfig network -script, you can go it and you can modify the IP address. If you want whatever you want, you can modify it. The same like as a, so if you install a Apache on your Linux machine. So Apache means, so that is the web server. So we need to specify the where the code is located, right? So in the /etc we will be specifying the so the document root file and the index file. Okay, all the configuration related information will be located in the /etc.
Okay.
Now you got it right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So Linux uses so Linux uses a single rooted inverted tree like file system hierarchy. It is a top level directory. It is a parent directory for all other directories. It is called as a root directory. It is represented by forward slash. In Windows, C is the same like as a slash. So where the voice is installed under the slash. In Windows, C drive. So /root is the directory. It is a home directory for root user or a super user. It provides a working environment for root user. The same like as a C documents under settings administrator. In Windows administrator. In the Linux, it is a root /home. It is a home directory for other users. It provides a working environment for the other users other than root. See documents and settings username. A normal user can be created in the /home directory. Boot. It contains a bootable files for Linux. It contains a bootable files for the Linux. Same like as a Linux, VM lineage. I already told you, right, guys? So VM lineage is nothing but a kernel. So initializing the RAM disk. So grub is there, grand unified bootloader. So these all the all the bootable information files will be located in the under boot. It contains all the configuration files. It contains all the configuration files like /etc password, user info, /etc result.conf, prefer DNS, /etc dhcp.conf, DHCP server. So same like all the configuration files will be located in the /etc. So same like as a C Windows sys32 drivers. So sys32 drivers, all the configuration in Windows. So in Windows, Windows system 32 drivers. In the drivers, all the configuration files will be located. /usr. By default, softwares are installed in /usr directory. By default software, what are the packages? What are the repository? What are the packages available in the Linux? So we can automatically install by using the yum install or httpd or whatever the packages are available. Same like as a C programs. In Windows C programs. OPT. It is an optional directory for /usr. It is an optional directory for /usr. It contains third-party softwares. So in the C program files, bin, it contains a commands used by the all users. So it contains a Commands used by all users. What are the users are there? A normal user and root user. Yes, bin. It contains a commands. It contains commands used by the only super user or a root user. Dev. It contains the device files like a /dev, HDA, HDB, HDD for the hard disk. So /CD-ROM, something like a CD-ROM, similar to device manager in the Windows. So where it contains a variable data like mail logs, system logs, everything. So it is a default mount point for any partition. It is a empty it is empty by default. Media, it contains all the removable media like CD-ROM, pen drives, everything. You got it right, guys? Guys?
Yes.
Yes, right?
Yes.
So
Excuse me, please. I have a question. Can you throw more light on the mount directory? You said it's empty by default.
yes.
Okay.
So how many people are installed the OS, Linux OS mission? So how many are installed? Madhuri, did you
Yeah, I did.
Yes, I did.
did, guys? Very well.
Not me.
Guys who is not installed OS till now, you all can respond.
I haven't installed it yet.
What about you, Dada, Efa, Manuel, Ibrahim, Mayor, Mirza?
I have installed.
Installed already. Long
Yeah,
time.
good, good.
Guys, you installed, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah. So you guys connected, right? That right. So something like how we can. So guys, can you start that VM? So something like what you know, right? Where it located? Just 1 second. Yeah. So once you log in that you so user prompt came, right? Something like a login as. It's asking a login as. What is the login username? Guys?
Root.
Yeah. So root is the login username. As per my server. So what is the username I logged in?
user.
User.
EC2. Yeah. So EC2 user. EC2 user. And I switch it to root user. So what are the user you logged in? You logged into directly? Something like it's asking as a login as a root and password, right? Login as a root and asking the password So something like a once you gave that something like a root user name and password, it automatically show the prompts like. So this is the prompt while login to the server. So this is the prompts it will come. So this is the prompt will come this prompt. So something like a root @ host name tilde symbol so and hash. So while login to the normal user, I'm getting the dollar symbol. So while logging to the root user, I'm getting the hash symbol. So means hash, it can execute, yes, root can do anything. Root can do anything, but user can do only bin commands, right? Only can do certain permissions. So once you log into the root user, you will get this, right? The same prompt you came, right, guys? Guys, please respond.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is this prompt? What is this prompt? This prompt is a user prompt. This prompt is a user prompt. So root, so localhost and tilt and hash. So first root is nothing but a login name. Root is nothing but a login name. I log it as a I log in as a root user, or I log in as a normal user. Normal user like EC2 user or Hari user, what are Pratveshas or something like so everyone. So login as a root user or a normal user. So here, so logged in as a root user. The first one is login as a root user. The second one is mission name, server name, or host name. Server name or a host name. The tilt symbol. The tilt symbol is showing present working directory. Present working directory. Where you are. Hash is nothing but a user profile. So which user logged in as a root user or a normal user. So root user having a hash privilege mode. Root user can execute any command. So this is the dollar symbol. So dollar is nothing but a normal user. Hari is a normal user. So normal user getting the which privileges? A dollar privileges. Dollar means a normal user Hari can execute only which commands? Which directory commands?
Bin command.
Yeah, very good. Now you got it, right? So while login as a normal user, you will get this prompt. While login as a root user, you will get this prompt. You will get this prompt. So the commands, who am I? Who am I means who is logged in. How many users are connected. So the command is who. Who means how many users are connected. Who am I? Who am I means who is logged in. Who is logged in. In Windows, also how we can find out a file or a directory or something like a file or folder or a something a soft link or a hard link. How do you find out? So in Linux, so something like Clear is the command to clear the screen, or Control L. Control plus L is the command shortcut, and clear is the command to clear the screen. Okay. So what it means, so this is nothing but a root is I logged in as a root user, and this is the host name, and this is the present working directory. This is the privilege. So have a hash privilege means root can get the hash privilege. Root can do anything. Root can do anything. So what is this tilt symbol? So tilt symbol is showing like a present working directory. Present working directory means the command is pwd. Pwd means, guys,
Present work directory.
Yes, present working directory. So what is our present working directory?
Root.
Yeah. So whenever you log in as a something, you log in as a user, we log in as a root user, you will get the root user home directory. Whenever you log in as a something like EC2 user, you will get the EC2, a normal user home directory. Normal user's home directory, where it will be located? Guys?
Normal user home
bin?
directory
Yeah.
is gonna be in the /home.
Yeah. So you see, so this is the normal user. So something like EC2 user is a normal user, and I got the privilege $privilege mode. So root is the super user, and I got the hash privilege, right? So tilt symbol is showing like a present working directory. Present working directory where you are. So once you log into the server, it automatically showing the home directory for the root user. So when we log in as a normal user, so this pwd is showing like present working directory. What is the present working directory for this? EC2 user. So I logged in as a root user. So something like a, when you logged in as a root user, so when we hit the pwd command, present working directory command, it shows the home directory for the root user. The same way when you log into the a normal user, so it present working directory shows a normal user's home directory. So what is the normal user's home directory? /home EC2 user.
Yeah.
/home EC2 user. So tilt symbol is showing present working directory. CD/. CD means, what is CD? CD means
Change
change
directory.
Change of
directory.
directory.
So change directory. So change directory. I want to change. So where I am currently, I am in the home EC2 user. Home EC2 user directory. But I want to switch to / directory. It is the top level directory, and OS is installed under this directory, right? Now it changed the present working directory, right? So what is my present working directory? So my present working directory is /. So I want to see the files and folders, files and directories on the top level directory. So how do you find out if it is a directory, or if it is a file, or if it is a link file, or something like? How do you find out? Guys, in Windows or something like a Mac, so this is in the, so you see documents. This is a folder, and it's showing in the GUI manner, right? But in the Linux is CLI mode, command line interface. So we can find out through commands only. So we can find out a file, or we can find out if it is a file, or if it is a directory, or if it is a link file, whatever the file, whatever the directory is. So how you can find out? By using the command, something like a ll, by using ll. So types of files and directories, symbol. So hyphen shows a normal file. Hyphen shows a normal files. D shows directory. L shows link file. So how do you find out if a normal file, or a directory, or link file? The starting of the file, something like a permission, the starting of the permissions of the file. So hyphen indicates a file. Starting D indicates a directory. Starting L indicates a link file. So link directory, this is the directory, this is a file. So how do you find out? How do you find out if it is a file, or a directory, or whatever it may be? You see the command, how to see the list. How to see the list? You can execute that command, list command. How to see? You can use the command, list commands to list the files or to list the files and directories of the folder directories. So in slash directory, so something like a bin, boot, dev, these are the list of a directory or file. We don't know. How do you find out? How do you find out? You can use the command ll. Ll is nothing but a long list. Ll is nothing but a long list. ls is nothing but a list. We can see the list. So while executing the ll long list, so we can find out the permissions, a file or directory, or the permissions when it will be created. So is this file or directory? How you can find out? Something like here I am creating something like use touch. So I'm not able to sudo. So permission denied. So touch is the command. Touch is the command. It will be located in which directory? So a normal user cannot execute this touch directory because of it's getting permission denied. So this is the command. In which directory this command is located? Guys,
Which command?
so touch command. Touch command is a bin command or has been command. So you can see here I logged in as a normal
Has
command.
been.
Yes.
It's has been because permission, normal user doesn't have a permission.
Yes, normal user doesn't have a permission to execute the SBIN commands, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now you got it right, guys. So I logged in as a sudo and I switch. SU means switch user. SU means switch user. Sudo means super user can do. Super user can do. SU means switch user. So here I switch to. So I am in the root user. So where I can to switch. So I can switch to a normal user. A normal user is nothing but a EC2 user. How we can switch to a something like a normal user to something like a root user to normal user to root user. Something like SU is the command. SU means switch user -EC2 user. So it automatically log into it automatically move switch user move to EC2 user. Now you got it right, guys. LL is the command. LL is the command for a long list. So how you can find out? So if it is a directory or if it is a link file or if it is a file, touch hari.txt. cd / touch hari.txt. What is the clear the screen? How to clear the screen? By using clear the screen command, clear
Yes.
command or control?
Control
Control
L.
L is the clear. Control L. CTRL plus L command. Control plus L. Okay. So LL means long list. How you can find out if it is a link file or if it is a directory or if it is a in the ls command we cannot find because of it showing only we don't know if it is a file or directory or we don't know. But in the long list we can see the so something like hyphen is nothing but a file. So the starting letter hyphen is nothing but a file. The starting letter hyphen D and the starting letter is D is nothing but a D is nothing but a directory. So L is nothing but a link file. So hyphen is nothing but a file. D is nothing but a directory. L is nothing but a link file. Guys, hyphen is nothing but
Normal
File.
File.
file. D is directory.
Directory.
L is nothing but
Link file.
Link file.
okay. Now you got it. You got the commands pwd who am I? Who means who am I? Who am I? I'm a root user.
Root.
Who am I means I'm a root user. Who? So who logged in the server? Who logged in the server? EC2 user, right?
Mhm.
EC2 user. So you know ls command. and LL command, right? So PWD
Yes.
command. PWD means present working directory. LL means long list. So we can find out the permissions and the file or directory or so root permissions and the when it will be created. So what is the size of this file? So when it will be something like the time of the file, that when it will something like a date and time. Okay. PWD, who am I? CD means change directory. CD means change directory. So where I am, so every time you can use the command PWD. PWD, so it's located where something like a present working directory. I want to switch to where I want to switch to. So you can see so something like a where is there, right? How I can switch to where? CD where.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the where, how many directories? In the where also directories are there. I want to switch to log. Log is the directory. Log. So PWD. PWD means present working directory.
Right.
Where I am?
Warlock.
Where log. I am in the where log. I can verify. So we can having a directories and files. CD cron. Where I am? Where log cron. cd means change directory. So we can, so if you use the cd command, we can change the directory and we can go into what we can go whatever we want, right? But I want to quit the directory. I want to quit the directory. I want to quit the directory at 1 level. I want to quit the directory at 2 levels. I want to quit the directory at 3 levels. How we can use? How we can use cd dot dot. cd dot dot means it will be back one step. It will be back one step. So now we are in where log chrony. So I'm using a cd dot dot. cd dot dot means it will be go back one step. So PWD, what? So where we are? So if you use a cd dot dot, it automatically go from one level back. One level back. Again, I want to go to cd chrony. Now I switch to chrony. So what is my present working directory? Varlog chrony. So I want to switch to so I want to back to two steps. I want to back to 2 steps. So chrony and log. I want to go to directly, I want to go to var file. What is the command? cd dot dot. So it will be go for 2 steps. 2 steps. So my present working directory is var. My present working directory is var. So again, I want to go to something like a log cd chrony. So now I am in the var log chrony. I want to go to 3 steps back. I want to go to 3 steps back. You can use slash symbol for getting the back. Something like this is chrony, this is log, this is log, this is var. I want to quit to, so I want to quit to chrony log var. So now you are in slash. So it will be back to 2 steps. It will be back 2 steps. Now you got it right, guys. So here, to see the kernel version, how to see the kernel version? So kernel is nothing but I already told kernel is so heart of the computer. How do you know the kernel version? By using the uname-r. By using uname-r. So this is the kernel version. So all the kernel files will be located in the which directory? You are in the slash. You can see the directory is there or not. Boot. Yeah, boot is there. cd boot. So that YM lineage file is there. Kernel file is the version is 5.10.144.127 and 6. You can how you can see how you can get the kernel version. You can get the kernel version 5.10.144.127.601. It's compared, right? It's very right. So the architecture of the kernel and everything will be showing uname hyphen a. So it's installed as a Linux. This is the host name. This is the IP address. This is the IP address. Something like a SMTP that Thursday, September 29th. It will be created in the usage time. So it is x64 bit. So it is a x64 bit. You will get the all information. You'll get all the information. So mkdir, creation of a directory, or a file, creation of a directory. So how you can directory mkdir. So mkdir Red Hat. I'm creating a one directory. I want to create a multiple directories at a time. mkdir CentOS, Fedora, Unix. CentOS, Fedora, and Unix. I want to create a mkdir. mkdir means making a directory. Making a directory means to create the directory. So how you can create the directory? mkdir CentOS, right? The CentOS directory is created. So you can see where it will be created. So you can if whatever you want, you can. So now we are in the boot. I don't want to. So in the boot, I want to something like in the root too. cd/. I want to create the directory in the root level. Control L is the command for clear the screen, right? Clear the screen. So now I am in the /root. I want to create a directory. How we can create? mkdir, make a diary. If you want to create a number of directories, you can use mkdir CentOS Fedora. It's created 3 directories: CentOS, Fedora, and Unix. How do you find out if it is a file or directory? By using the ll command. Starting letter is hyphen, it is a file. Starting letter is directory, it is a directory. Okay, guys?
Yeah.
So I want to create a 30 directories at a time. I want to create a 30 or 100 directories. How we can do it? By using mkdir.
You want to create what?
Directories.
Okay.
So I want to create a one directory by using the mkdir CentOS. I want to create a number of directories. Something like multiple directories. You can use the CentOS, Unix, or whatever it may be. So I want to create a day 1, day 2, and on day 30. What is the command? mkdir day hyphen open and close curly braces 1.30. You see how many directories will create it. You see day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10, day 11, day 12, day 13, up to 30th. Up to 30th, the directories. Day 1 to day 30 directories will be created. I want to create A to Z directories. So I want to create a directories from 1 to something like sorry, the command is wrong.
Didn't work.
How we can create something like
that worked. Week A, week B. You see that?
yeah. So we can create a week A, week B, week C, week D, week 2, 4, right? Something like I want to create a week of 1 to 4. Something like week, first week, second week, third week, right? You see, week 1, 2, 3, week 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So first week, second week, third week, fourth week. Now you got it, right? How to?
But another directory created 1.z.
Yeah, so that the directory is wrong. That's the reason.
So that one is wrong. Okay. So what if I wanna delete it?
Yeah, I will tell you.
Okay.
So first you need to learn mkdir. So make a directory. I want to create a directory within the directory. So -p is the -p is the option. You can create a multiple directories within the directory. So creation of a folders and subfolders. I have a Hari folder. I want to create a in the Hari. So I want to create a folder in the Amni folder. How you can create? Right, guys?
Mhm.
LS to check CD to enter into the directory. CD directly come out. Yeah, I will
Yeah.
show you this also. So something like I'm in the now I am in the day 30. So what is my present working directory?
Later.
Yeah, root to D. If I use CD dot dot, so it will go one step back, right?
Mhm.
So if you
Yes.
Yeah.
use something like dot slash
CD.
dot dot slash, it will go 2 steps back. But yeah, if you use CD command, if you use CD command, so you will go to the wherever you log it in, wherever you are logged in a root user, where you are logged in you are logged in a EC2 instance, it automatically directly goes to the root user's home directory or a normal user's home directory. If you go to the CD, right? If you use the CD hyphen, it will go for one step back. So if you want to switch to 30, if you want to switch to J30, but if you use the CD hyphen, it will back to one directory. It will go back to one directory, wherever in the last. So are in the day 38, day 30. So again, you can use say day 30, something like, so last time you are in the root. So you can use CD directly, or you can use CD hyphen, you can use CD dot dot, or you can use, so change directory, you can use CD hyphen change directory. Now you got it, guys.
CD dash, it takes you to the previous directory you were in.
Yes.
Right?
It will go to the previous directory.
Yeah, and I've used this dash P, but I don't know, what did you say that was? Meant you can create multiple directories, right?
Yes. You can create the multiple directories by using the mkdir. CD is the command to change the directory.
Yeah.
So, either we use dash hyphen, or we can use dot dot, right? It will perform the same function.
So if you use the dot dot wherever you want,
Like,
something like I want to go to root. So I'm in the day 30, in the day 30 having a something like Monday folder is there. So I want to directly go to the root user. So how you can do it by using dot dot. So if something like you logged in as a root and you can create it, you created as a something, you created a day 30 and in the day 30 a subfolder is a Monday. So if you click CD hyphen, it go to directly root. But if you use something like a CD dot dot, so whatever you want, I want to switch to one level one level one step level back. So how you can use CD dot dot.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So you want to go to two steps. You want to go to two directories. So user CD was CD user share. You can go. So CD world Asia India AP Hyderabad DSNR Hari. So you are you are going to in the world in the Asia India AP Hyderabad DSNR Hari. So it switch to Hari directory. What is the present working directory? Hari DSNR Hyderabad AP India Asia world. This is our present working directory. So please do check. CD dot dot. It come one step back. CD dot dot slash dot dot. It come two steps back. CD dot 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 slash dot dot. It comes three steps back. So I CD hyphen to go at least at last working directory. Where you are. CD to go at user's home directory. PWD to check present working directory. Okay, guys, you can practice this. So I will upload this document in the I will upload this document I think that the document is there. You can download or you can go through the document and you can use it. Okay, you can practice, guys. Okay.
Okay.